What's up guys, welcome back to another weekly forecast for GJ. As you guys already know, GJ has been dropping around 200-300 pips already. So coming next week, would GJ continue going bearish or would it continue reversing to go bullish? So that's what I'll be going through today. Right, so starting off briefly on the monthly time frame, right? So monthly time frame, we have this level right here. This was where price had so much issues with, right? Even going all the way back towards 2009 or even 2013, that's where the monthly zone is at. So however, what I noted was this level right here. If I draw a line across, you can see that this was the most recent monthly resistance that GJ was at, and previous monthly candle actually managed to close slightly above this resistance level. This is just a thing to note, whereby the current monthly candle of November could still very well flip bullish, and if it does, the bullish momentum will most probably fill the wick to the left, which is the previous monthly candle wick, right? So that's just a monthly view on GBPJPY. So if I dive down to the weekly time frame, what I saw was this. Right, you can see this was the most recent resistance form on the weekly time frame, and candle actually managed to close back below the weekly resistance, so which means this whole area is a weekly fake out. So usually after a fake out, price would most probably retest the bottom of the range, which is around here. I'm anticipating the weekly candle to continue pushing bearish down into this level right here, right? Because after a fake out, once again, usually price will continue down into the bottom of the range. So that's around 320 pips away, right? But there's still some levels that we have to still take note of. Going down to the daily time frame, right off the bat, we have this key level right here. This is a previous resistance level. So usually a resistance level, you guys know that it could turn into support, right? So coming down into this level, I would watch closely how price reacts into this level, right? So that's around 100 pips away. So that's a play for Monday. So Monday, what I wait for is a daily candle top wick, right? And drive down to retest this level. And the level is at around 152, 150. So that's a key level I'll be taking note of, right? This is just based off the day time frame, the whole bias for the day, and not something I would just blindly execute sells on, right? So once again, Monday I will be waiting for further bearish scenarios right here, retesting this level once again. And when price is at this level, I probably wouldn't take any trades, because I don't know whether price will continue pushing bearish, a breakout, or a reversal up into the next zone. Right, so what I'll be looking at is potentially if price will to find support right here, right, closing bullish, then the next day I'll start to look for buys, right, following the buys for the day. And if price finds resistance somewhere, this is where I will start to take sells again for the next day, because this will then be your new lower highs, right? This is your bearish channel. So coming the next day, I'll be looking for sells to retest the lows right here again at this level of support, right? So this is just how I kind of look at the daily time frame, how I derive a bias for the day, to then avoid fake outs, because usually fake outs happen on counter trend trading. So deriving a bias and the trend for the day is very crucial, right? So going down to the 4 hour to look for cleaner levels, because on the day time frame it's just deriving bias. Anything from 4 hour to 1 hour is just plotting your clean zones for potential entries, because we don't want to blindly take sells, right, and not caring about any zones on the lower time frame. Right off the bat, we can see some exhaustion right here, because usually at the end towards market closure, volume will tend to die down, right, and a support and a resistance right here. So honestly, these levels, we have clean range to the left for buys above this level 153, 580, and also potential sells just based off the H4. We have clean candles to the left. So just take note of these levels. Going on to 1 hour to look for more precise levels. You can see on the 1 hour, it's very messy, right? We have consolidation, and these level on the H4 is actually cutting through candle bodies, so that's what I don't want, right? So in order for me to take one H1 level place, I would plot a 1 hour H1 zone, and this would be my H4 level, right? So these would then indicate to me that these levels, how did I come up with these levels? Going left on the 1 hour, you can see. So what I'll do is I'll bring this down, so I'll only take sells below 152 780 if a 1 hour candle closes below this level, and for buys, to be safe, I will just bring this up to 153 775. So that's my levels. And how much pips are there? Around 59 to 60, around 60 pips down to the next level. So coming Monday, that's my game plan, to wait for candle closure below 152 780 and eventually take sells down, because my bias for the day is bearish, and these levels are drawn based off the daily time frame itself. I just hope I don't speak too quick, and if you guys need to rewind and watch the video again, please do so. The main point of this video is to just share with you how I view the markets from day-to-day basis, or even my weekly forecast, right? So that you guys can look at the markets the same way and hopefully execute on the same trades based on what you see and not based off emotions. Going day to day, right? So Monday my bias is bearish, and depending on how candle close, if price already come down into this level and we see some sort of exhaustion or consolidation at this level, because maybe sellers start to secure profits at this key level, then maybe the bias for the next day will change. If the daily closes bullish on Monday, and Tuesday I will probably start to look for buys, and so on and so forth. So yeah, hope you guys learn a thing or two. If you guys like these type of videos, do hit the subscribe button and like the video. And also I share all my trade journals on my Instagram, and if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's at Yuki Journal. So yeah, hope to see you guys in the next one, and please take care.